It's time to get informed, America. Hi, Dave here. Hope you're all having a great day. Have you noticed I got some new digs here? Got a new wall, and I'm trying to work out what I'm going to hang up on the wall. And so far, I've settled on, just a temporary, but I have a shrine to the mask. I got the face mask there up on the wall because I think I pray to it 3 times a day. The mask will deliver me from COVID. I don't know if you're doing the same thing or not. This is a new religion or something. I don't know. So I've got the shrine of the face mask here. Always remember the face mask. And that actually reminds me, yesterday I went into the gas station and someone there was not wearing a mask. And it was kind of interesting because, of course, in my county, when you walk into a store, you have to have a face covering. It was actually a little bit jarring to see someone just kind of standing there without a mask, without a care in the world. So I can kind of see where those fights start, but having a little bit of fun with this. All right, let's get to the topic today. I am feeling a little bit fun today. I want to have a bit of a laugh, and if you saw the title of the video, the liberal hypocrisy. Nancy Pelosi gets a haircut out in San Francisco, in an area where no one else can get a haircut. But of course, Queen Nancy is allowed to get one. Let's head on over to the story. We got here from Fox 2, KTVU. Nancy Pelosi confirms she got hair done indoors in San Francisco. And this happened, I believe, a month ago or so with Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot. She also she went to the Salon, and that was when things were really locked down. But I mean, California, it's still locked down, and her response was actually pretty funny. She was like, "I need to look good, and that means I need to get my hair done," or something, whatever she says. It was like no apology. It's just, I need to look beautiful as an elected official. So basically, screw you for having a problem with this. I don't care, no such thing about hypocrisy or whatever. But I did think that was quite hilarious. But back to Pelosi. It says a trip to San Francisco salon has turned into controversy for House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, whose office tells KTVU she didn't think she did anything wrong by getting her hair done indoors on Monday. Well, she didn't think she did anything wrong. I mean, no one else can go in. Nobody else can go get their hair cut indoors, but she can. So maybe she doesn't think she did anything wrong. Maybe that's true. Maybe that's a true statement. She doesn't care. Maybe that's the point, isn't it? This hypocrisy. The rules don't apply to the elite, and particularly for those who, on the left side, who demand compliance. Such as the mask, who demand compliance by everybody, by the population, to go along with their rules that they're putting on us, that we all have to follow. But, not really for them. They're special. They're a special class of people who don't have to obey the rules that the rabble and the masses have to. Back to the story. So security footage reported on Fox News showed Pelosi with wet hair without a mask inside of Salon in apparent defiance of COVID-19 rules. By the way, I got this video. It's so silly, but I am going to play it. This is part of a broadcast, so I'm just going to.
The owner of the Salon released video from inside the Union
Pelosi.
Street business in San Francisco.
Waddling over.
The owner, Erica Kius, says Monday afternoon
What's your
House
step,
Speaker
Nancy?
Nancy Pelosi can be seen walking in a cape from the washing area with wet hair and a face covering apparently
focus
pulled
in there.
down. 2 other people wearing masks appear in the video with her.
Yes.
Kius said she had received a text message from a side.
I mean, this is the reporting on this is so silly. But do you notice no mask, Nancy? Where's your mask? She doesn't have to wear a mask. She can go indoors and get her hair cut. The salon is otherwise closed, by the way. So here we are. Let's get to the details. In San Francisco, face coverings are mandatory in most public settings. Salons may only cut hair outdoors under new rules that took effect on Tuesday. Now, so the timeline here is she got her hair cut on Monday, and then San Francisco relaxed the rules because right now, on that Monday when she got her hair cut, that salon was shut down. You could not go in there. No one could go in there except for Nancy Pelosi. So that was on Monday. She went there when the thing's supposed to be closed. She should not be there for any reason. Well, to get a haircut, that would be her reason. But so on Tuesday, rules were relaxed a little bit so that the inside is still closed, but you can cut hair on the outside. So she basically, she had no reason to be in there, and even though rules have been relaxed, you still cannot get a haircut indoors, of course, unless you're Nancy Pelosi. And then look at this response here from her chief of staff here. This here, the speaker always wears a mask and complies with local COVID requirements. Not true. We saw the video. Nice try. Nice try there. This business offered for the speaker to come in on Monday and told her they were allowed by the city to have one customer at a time in the business. The speaker complied with the rules as presented to her by this establishment, says Drew Hamill, Deputy Chief of Staff for Pelosi. This is a load. This is an absolute load of crap, this statement. The business was shut down. The business owner would have loved to have been able to accept not only Nancy Pelosi, but anyone off the street who wanted their haircut, but they were not allowed to open their doors. Somebody made a special arrangement, and then the statement here, complied with the rules as presented to her by this, which means... nobody told me. Obviously, I was invited in, or arrangements were made for me to get the haircut. So no one, in other words, when Pelosi walked in, they didn't say, "Sorry, we're closed." That would have been. So as presented to her is very a dishonest statement. Now, interesting here is this is on Tuesday afternoon. The salon appeared to be closed. But according to Fox News, Fox News contacted the owner, Erica Kios, said Pelosi had an appointment with a stylist who rents space at the Union Street Salon. It was a slap. Here's the owner. It was a slap in the face that she went in, that she feels she can just go in, get her stuff done while no one else can go in. I can't work. This is the owner of the establishment. So I guess somebody had a key. One of the stylists had a key. They opened up they went in, opened the door, and let Pelosi in or something. Not worrying. If they did that for you, they maybe get a fine or something. Or who knows where else. Get arrested or something. But Pelosi could go in. So Pelosi got her hair washed and she got a blow dry. That's nice. And then there she is there with her new blowed out hair or something. And here she's a disgusting hypocrite. I like this. Says I represented other businesses that have been. This is from a lawyer, lawyers for Trump, Harmeet Dillon. I've represented other types of businesses that have been severely punished for violating the same law that Nancy Pelosi broke yesterday. Yeah, wasn't it that case in? I think it was in New Jersey. It was a gym, and the guy refused to shut down, and I think he got multiple citations, had his business license revoked. This is a huge mess. And I like this quote here. It's a problem when she says it wants her hair done. You've been sitting on your couch for. This is basically don't blame the stylist, and I agree with this. Here it says, a big politician says she wants her hair done. You've been sitting on your couch for 6 months. You've got to take the opportunity. There's a little typo there. I don't judge a person personally because I understand they need to make some money. Yeah, that's true. That's the thing, right? That gets to the heart of the issue, guys. People need to work. They want to work. They're sitting there, and then Pelosi's going to come in. Fine. I guess I won't get in trouble for Nancy Pelosi. It doesn't seem like she's going to. No one's going to get in any kind of hot water over this because she's the Speaker of the House, and you can able to just say, I don't think I did anything wrong. Well, that's nice. And meanwhile, people can't work. So one person. So San Francisco, you shut down work for all hair cutters all the way up until basically Tuesday, where they can start cutting outdoors. So all these people are out of work. All these people are unable to feed their families, pay their bills, and then Pelosi just walks in and gets a haircut and a blow dry. Unbelievable, guys, unbelievable. And it's funny. Just as I was about to go live, I saw a story out of InformedAmerican.com. Basically along the exact same lines. Funny how this works out. Hypocrisy alert. Let me scroll up here. Philly mayor dines indoors in Maryland while banning indoor dining at home. So yeah, right, he says, it's a very reasonable explanation for this. He was hungry. His friend owns the restaurant, and it's different down there. So this is the Philly mayor. He basically went out to eat to visit a friend of his restaurant and ate indoors, And so I understand it's a different case, but you have to lead by example. Even the Philly mayor, if you're going to have a set of standards for everybody else that they have to follow, no indoor dining, and then he goes off and eats indoors. It just shows a lot of this is just crap. It's just a bunch of crap. It's all it is. And endless lockdowns. It's just people are tired of this, and even basically. I guess even the enforcers of these rules and the supporters of these rules are tired of them too, and they end up just breaking them because they realize, I would assume, at some point, Nancy Pelosi's like, this is ridiculous. I can't go get a haircut and a blow dry or a shampoo. And the mayor of Philly, wow, why can't I go eat indoors? Well, let me just go over to my buddies. But you know what? The rest of the citizens are suffering over this. People are in dining. People can't work, can't feed their families, can't pay their bills, all because of these ridiculous rules that have been passed down. I mean, by now, here we are in September, there's got to be some reasonable, opening up of the country again. It is unbelievable. Love to know what you all think of this. Before I head out of here, there's a quick update I want to give you. Yesterday, I talked about the betting markets between Trump and Biden, and look at where we are here, guys. They've converged. Now it's basically 50-50 in the betting markets. Biden is at 50.2 and Trump is at 50%. I don't know how you have more than 100%, but I guess that's probably just a rounding error or something like that. So let's just call it even money, guys. Even money on winning the election. Look at that. What a dramatic turn this thing has taken. As I go back to yesterday's video, I sort of walked through all of this and what this might mean, and how COVID-19 cases are linked to this as well. So fascinating stuff there. We have seen this race is now dead even. Now, many of you, I understand, many of you said, when I was talking about the polling data, and I wasn't bringing up this particular, the betting markets, but many of you said, Dave, you're full of crap. Rodney, you're full of crap. Biden is not leading. Well, I guess that's the case now. This thing is even, as basically support for Black Lives Matter has waned, as violence has erupted out in the streets, and as the coronavirus, as cases are falling, deaths are falling. That's certainly the case here in Florida, as I mentioned. I mean, this thing is basically over. It's now just a localized thing. A little bit of South Florida there and some other parts of the country. But, again, it remains to be seen what happens with school opening. But that is the state of the race. And it's also the state of liberal hypocrisy in this country. Poor Nancy Pelosi. Queen Nancy wanted her hair done, while the rest of you could not. Unbelievable. Well, that is it for today. If you're watching here on Facebook, I would love it if you'd hit the thumbs up button. Also, share it to somebody you know. Also, maybe if you want to put a mask up and pray to it 3 times a day, that's my new routine. What do you think of the cult of the mask? Are you a follower? I suspect many of you are not. If you're watching this on YouTube, also please hit the like button and subscribe to get more of this content hit up to your phone so you can know when we post a new video. And of course, head on over to informedamerican.com where you can get real smart news in your inbox every single day. Thanks so much for watching.